ass, and then I just, like, she was really running, so I grabbed her hoodie, and no shade, I dragged her ass back in the shop, like, but I didn't fight her. Like, y'all know the last time I actually fought her because, like, playing with me.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing this crazy story out of Maryland. An 18-year-old hairstylist by the name of Jayla Amora is now charged with assault after laying hands on her minor client for what she felt was her attempting to run out on the bill. As you can imagine, this has caused a huge stir on social media, and we have a lot to get through, so let's just jump in and see what's up.
18-year-old Jayla Cunningham is charged with second-degree assault. I talked to her exclusively moments ago. She says that she did not know that her client was 15 years old. Meanwhile, I also spoke to the 15-year-old's mother, and she says that her daughter is traumatized over what happened. This video has been viewed millions of times, and she says that her daughter is viral and did not want to be. Let's explain what happened. In the video that has more than 54 million views, you can see 18-year-old Jayla Cunningham dragging her 15-year-old client by the hooded sweatshirt, saying,
"Sit right here and do somebody said it. I'm not you just try to right? You lucky I ain't
Jayla claims the 15-year-old was trying to leave without paying for the $150 service that included a weave with tracks. Jayla cutting the weave out of the teen's hair with scissors because she says the teen did not pay for the service.
She ran, forget tried, she ran without paying me.
And then what did you do?
I dragged her by her hood back into the salon until I can get paid, or, until the police come, or until, she let me take out the service. Because it's like she literally ran outside, like she was about to be gone. I feel like if I didn't do that, she would have been gone and I would have just never been paid.
But the 15-year-old's mother says Jayla also dragged her by her hair when she grabbed her hood, and says that her daughter accidentally sent the money to the wrong Cash App and was trying to pay Jayla.
It's just absolutely absurd. It's viral. It's all over the country.
And how is she dealing emotionally with this?
Emotionally, not good. Not good at all.
The family has hired the Jackson and Associates law firm to represent the 15-year-old in a civil lawsuit.
The video is horrendous. It's a 15-year-old girl. We're talking about someone's child here, a child who is being dragged across a salon floor by her jacket for over something as simple as a mistake.
And Jayla Cunningham says that she had no clue that she was charged. We brought it to her attention tonight. She says,
all right, y'all. So y'all want to know the gag and all this? The only reason we even know about this situation and that it has reached the news is because the hairstylist herself is the one who put the footage out to begin with. Almost immediately following the incident, the hairstylist took the footage from her security cameras, came on TikTok, posted said footage, and then came behind that to give an account of her side of the story, which is just absolutely insane. So I'm gonna go ahead, show y'all her side of everything, let y'all know what the TikTok streets are saying, and then come back with my final thought.
About like my time, me doing the service, like, come on now, business is business. And it's like I don't even know you before to be anything other than I need my money. Okay. So once we done or whatever, she's like, yeah, my girl about to send the money. I'm like, okay, cool. Then she's like, he sent it, did you get it? I check my phone, I'm like, nah. But it's probably, it's probably just gonna reload. I check again in like, excuse me, I just like I check again like 2 minutes, he's still not there. So I'm like, so I'm sending you a screenshot. Like, she ended up calling him instead of that. So I hear him on the phone and he said, yeah, I sent it. I'm like, then I check again, mind you, in like 5 minutes, and it's still not there. I'm like, send him to the screenshot. It's like, what he send it to? Mind y'all, my Cash App is highlighted on my business page, and y'all gonna see the dates on the highlight that it's been up for months. Like, that shit is highlighted, so my Cash App is there. Mind you, they never asked, is this you? Like, they didn't confirm it or nothing, so I'm assuming that, she know my shit. More of the story, he sent it to the wrong person. So I'm like, oh. You better request it or something. You better request it back or something. I'm like, that don't got nothing to do with me. It's not like I sent you the wrong Cash App. Oh, it's not. I said that to her. I'm about to skip. I ain't even did yet. So boom, he sent it to the wrong person. I'm like, you gonna have to request that back or something. Like something I have to get. She's like, all right, we gonna figure it out. Mind you, I got another client for her, so I'm cleaning up the shop. Getting ready for the next time. Like, you just sit right there and like call somebody, and that's like somebody gonna have to send it because like my time, like I use that full example. I'm like, girl, you already just knew we went through. Like that shit took long and shit. I'm like, man, I gotta get paid. Like, and that wasn't on me. That issue, like, that wasn't on me. That was on y'all. Like, y'all didn't even ask me to confirm. Y'all didn't do none of that. So, like, that's not my issue. Because I'm like, if I would have seen if I sent you the wrong Cash App. Like, if I gave you a typo Cash App and you sent it to the wrong Cash App, then I would have just had to take that L because it's like, that's not. But no, it wasn't my. So, I don't know if y'all call me petty or not. It's my time, my money. This is my business. Like, this is my business. I need my money. And I'm about to find somebody to send it. Then like, okay, 15 minutes go by. She like, can my mother send it in 2 weeks when she get paid? I said no, because like 2 weeks, be so for real. Like in 2 weeks you're gonna need your hair done again. And your mother gonna be like, girl, I pay for your new hairstyle. Like you understand? Like, so I'm like, nah, like that's entirely too long. Like ask for somebody else or something. Then she like, I don't know what we about to do. Like I don't know what we about to do. And I said the only thing I can do, I can take your hair out, and then that can be that. Cause like what the hell? Like if I can't get paid, you can't have the service. So you know, like I can take your hair out. And once I said that, she's automatically like, nah, you're not taking my hair out. Like, and but when I even was done, she was like, yeah, this cute shit. I knew she like, even I liked it, but I still wasn't about to record and post it because like that shit just takes too long. I don't want to do that shit no more. So it was like, it was cute, but yeah, I'm like, that's the only other option. Like if you can't pay me, I can just take your hair out, and I guess you can call it even. I'm still mad as shit about that because I'm like, fuck, I just spent all that time doing it, and I'm like, I have to take it out and not get no money. I was pissed, but I'm like, but she didn't want to do that, so I kind of was happy because I'm like, shit, I want my money. Like, look, like, what the fuck? She's like, I'm about to call my, oh, mind y'all, I told y'all I got another client. She already in the shop at this point. She had a wig. She brought a wig the same day. So while, you know, she waiting for somebody to send it, I stopped, you know, getting bleaching my client out and she like mixing up the bleach, getting ready to do her wig. As soon as I started doing that, she's like, yeah, I'm about to call my aunt and tell my aunt to send it. I'm like, okay, like, you know, I already just let me know, girl, as long as somebody send it. I don't care who sent it, as long as somebody send it. But mind you, okay, so let's put an example right here. This one sitting there. Y'all see how y'all can see me? Once she said she better call her aunt, she put the phone to her ear and like walk like this. I couldn't see her no more. So I'm like, girl, you gotta stay right here. Mind y'all, well, no, mind y'all, I'm like, girl, you gotta stay right here. And I didn't hear a response. Like she didn't respond back to me. So some told me to look. So I did this. Like I peeked my head and she was not right there no more. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I walk out the door, and as soon as I walk out the door, I see her walking up the steps. And how my shop is, as soon as you open the main door, you walk down steps and then you turn into my suite. So she walking up the steps, it's nothing up the steps but leaving. So that's when I knew she was trying to run off, but she's not running, she's walking. So now I'm walking up the steps because I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck she doing. And as soon as she put her hand on the door, her ass started running. And mind you, I got the bleach in my hand because I'm never thinking that. So I started running with her ass, and then I'm just, like, she was really running, so I grabbed her hoodie. And it was shady. I dragged her ass back in the shop, like, but I didn't fight her. Like, y'all know the last time I actually fought her because, like, playing with me. And I told y'all I'm a changed person already. I think different, but I guess not too much different because I did drag her ass back in my shop because it's like, don't play with me. I already told you if you can't pay, just let me take your hair out. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so don't play with me. So when I dragged her back in the shop, y'all already know this because y'all heard the video, but I'm like, sit your ass right here until somebody send the money because like, what the f***, just tried to run? Like, what the f***? I say you lucky I didn't beat the shit because we all know I can fight, and I could have did that, but it's like I wasn't trying to fight. I just want my. And like I'm just trying to get paid. That's all I'm trying to do. But they don't never go. Like now I'm not drizzling. Like I went 0 to 100. Like I'm like, what the f***? Calling my friends, telling them what the f*** I'm like, yo, my client just ran. Like what the f***? Like you get what I'm saying? But imagine now she back on the phone calling people. I'm not even paying attention to what she's saying. I'm just mad as honestly, because I just be thinking like I be in my head. Me having to drag her back in the shop, I'm like, I'm not getting the money. Like if I just had to do that, I know I'm not getting paid, so I'm already irritated. But I'm not that mad because I told you I had another client, and her payment was $150. My next client was $250. So I'm like, I'm about to get some money, but like she still don't want me to take her hair out because I keep stressing that issue. I'm like, girl, just come sit on the wash, but just let me take your hair out. Like, come on, like, because at this point I don't even want the money no more. Like it's all about principles. Like you're gonna pay me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, like just let me watch. She's like, no. I'm like, all right, get somebody to send it. And her brother, this nigga, he do tattoos. The tattoos looking like he got 30,000 followers. Okay, I know you got money. And he was making endless posts about me, saying she didn't run off. She said she was about to call her aunt and then ran out of my door. What is that? And why you didn't send the money? Like, what was the issue? Like, you making posts about it. Why you didn't send that 150? I'm confused. But yeah, so she's like, she's going to send it. She did it. She don't want me to take her hair out. She's going to send the money. She's calm. Like, she's still calm. I'm calm. I mean, that's crazy. Y'all would think I'm not, but I was. Like, I'm just like, just imagine my client, my other client, she did witness the shit. Like, she like, what the fuck? She's like, I just saw you on TikTok. And I'm like, yeah, I can't believe it happened again. Like, I would have never thought I'd go through that again. But it kind of wasn't the same situation. But still, it's just like, what the fuck? So boom. And then, like, 20 minutes later, boom, I hear some banging at the door. I'm thinking like maybe she called her people or something and they got to try to like, you know, bum rush me and get her out of here. That still wasn't going down because like pay me. If y'all all can put up right here, like why can't y'all all put up the money to pay me? I'm confused. Like that issue was on y'all end. Why y'all didn't send the cash out to me and verify? Like you get what I'm saying? Like I just be feeling like I just be getting played with. But it wasn't her people. It was the police. And at that point, I'm like, let me call, you know, the lady who I ran from. I did already call her after I dragged her back in the shop. I called her, let her know. Y'all know when I went through there. It was a lot going on the last time. So I called her, let her know what was going on. But she didn't really get. And I called back once the police came. I'm like, what you want me to do? The police is at the door. The door is locked, but what you want me to do? She's like, don't do nothing. You stay in there and I'm on my way. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's like maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. She said she here. I'm like, all right, nice. Nobody still never sent the money. So once I walk upstairs, she can follow me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I knew she about to leave. So I'm like, come on, I'm taking your hair out. Like it's not even, I'm not even asking no more. So and I never moved from in front of the door because like you're not about to leave. So I got my other client. I'm like, go get me some scissors out my top drawer. Go get the scissors. Because I wanted to like literally wash it. Like bitch, I'll give you a whole wash and blow dry. You just not about to keep that style in it. You know what I'm saying? So she wasn't trying to do that. She wasn't going to sit in that wash bowl. So I got the scissors and I started cutting the tracks. But mind you, she's like fighting me. Like no fist was ever thrown. She didn't hit me. I didn't hit her. I only dragged her. But what the fuck I was about to say? So she's like, you know, moving this shit so I can barely cut. I was snipping as much as I could. Like I cut a lot of the back and then I pulled those. She got like a little 3-part with the bun and the little flares. I pulled the bun off and cut a lot of the back as much as I could. And I'm like, all right, now you can go. Go ahead. Like Like, I don't even, so like, once we go up there, the police like, what's going on, what's going on? I tell them what's going on. She's, oh, imagine, once we got upstairs, this person, like, she became a whole different, now I can see, because at this point, she did because she became a whole different person. Like, she trying to fight me now. She yelling all this rah-rah. Like, I'm like, what the f? Like, but I'm like, I don't even care what fuck no more. Like, y'all can go. Like, just go ahead. Like, I already fucked up the style. Like, what you paying me for now? You can't do nothing with the style. So I'm like, I don't give a f. I don't want to file no charges. I don't want to do none of that. Just go ahead. And like, my client was with me the whole time. So I'm like, girl, come on. Like, this was over and ready to just get on with my other clients so I can get out. And I mean, that was it. Because, like, after all that going back and forth, with the police right there, they left. They sent some threats or whatever. Like, I'm not really tripping about that. If you know me, then you know. And just know. And find out. That's all I got to say. But, yeah, so after that, I just started my other client. And that's it. Like, I know I'm going to get paid off this video. I'm going to make way more than 150. So I'm like, that shit irritates me. But this is what I don't want to do here no more. I'm telling y'all now. 2025, this is my last year. Obviously, it's not for me. Like, I don't think I'm never going, because I have matured a lot since that first situation. Like, after the first situation, we actually got a fist fight. Like, I was not trying to fight her. Because we even was going back and forth. Like, when I kept telling her, let me wash her hair, I was like, let me take it out. She's like, no. And I'm like, you're blowing me. Like, you're really annoying. Oh, me would have hit the shit on her. So I know I did change, but I guess I'm a fighter at heart. Like, always be in me. That's why I dragged her ass back in the shop. But, like, I don't know. I don't like this shit. I hate that I got to go through like this. And this is the only time somebody, like, try to, like, run off. But I go through like this. I just hate doing hair, honestly. I like doing hair because I'm good at it in the style, but there's so much other shit that comes with it, and it's just not peaceful to me. And I'm entering a peaceful space in my life, and doing hair is not peaceful at all. So my goal is to really run this content creation up, so by the end of 2025, I don't even got to stand behind this shit no more. Like, y'all got it. I don't want to do this shit because now I know, like I can't say future references. I'm not, but like, every time, bro, like, this is just me. Don't, like, I don't know. Maybe when I get in my, fuck that. I don't want to do it no more. This is annoying. It's annoying. But what y'all think? That's the story time.
The brother cash out you. The money goes to the wrong person. You charge the girl card anyway, just to see if it's going to go through. The payment goes through. You refund the money. The girl asks you if she can pay you back in 2 weeks. You didn't want to accept any form of payment in 2 weeks. Why did you put your hands on her? Because if this was about payment, you had access to her money. You literally had the payment in your possession at this point. You had the $150 in your possession at this point. Why did you put your fucking hands on her? I don't know, like, maybe I'm misunderstanding the situation here, and I'm looking at everybody sideways for being on the stylist side, but I just do genuinely feel like that's OD. Like y'all are deep frying me being on the stylist side, like, oh, fuck around and find out culture. That girl was 14 years old. She's 2 years into her teens. That's a child. That is a literal child. That's a kid. Under no circumstances is that okay to put your hands on any fucking body if they didn't put their hands on you, especially not no fucking service provider. Are y'all okay? Hello? And even if you didn't receive no type of payment, do like they do in Target when people steal and wait for the fucking police to get there. Call her fucking parents. Any other thing but a suffice besides you dragging her through that street. Can we turn this on? Please? Like, what the fuck is going on here? And respectfully, boo, you is 18 years old. You should not be taking no penitentiary risk over no fucking $150. Because they could put your ass in the slimmer today. Putting your hands on this fucking kid. Then when we talk about y'all being unprofessional, everybody wants to be in a fucking uproar. So many other stylists, so many other service providers would have went other lengths before they put their hands on a fucking kid, bro. That's fucking insane. And the fact that y'all are backing that makes me look at y'all weird. Like, y'all are very fucking weird. No shade.
All right, so it's looking like I'm gonna have to be the only one to speak highly of this because she's just yapping like what? And I've been following Jayla for a real long time, since like end of 2019, 2020 type quarantine, like that time. This is not the first time that hits her. This is not the first time somebody trying to run out her shop without paying that she do their hair. So I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, 15, 12, 11, 10, you're not playing with my money. I sat here and took my time to do your hair, and you think you're about to just run out with the hairstyle for free? No, so you either send me the money or I take your hair out. You don't want me to take your hair out and you still want to run? Okay, so then that's when I'm going to put my hands on you. Like, y'all acting like she just straight put her hands on the girl when the girl said she didn't have the money. No, she told the girl she could take her hair out or the girl can find out how to get her the money. The girl keeps saying, I'm going to get this person, send it, this person. I'm going to call this person, can I pay you in 2 weeks? Like, no, why would you sit here and do your hair and you pay her in 2 weeks? Your hair will be already out. Like, girl, stop playing so much. So I see why she dragged her down the steps and told her to stay right there till she got her money, because I would have did the same thing. So I don't know why all y'all on here trying to act like y'all feel so bad for that little girl. That little girl knew what she was doing. I don't got no sympathy for no hoe. I said what I said, and that little girl knew what she was doing, and Jayla did exactly what I would have did. So I don't see why y'all blaming her. So yeah, next.
The amount of y'all that are literally making videos and in comments supporting what Jayla Amora did makes me think that they need to cancel Zeus and Baddies expeditiously. Just cancel it at this point. It is not good for our community, because the fact that y'all think that it's okay to drag somebody, I guess you didn't put your hands on them, but to grab somebody and drag them back into your place of business because you felt like they didn't pay you or they were trying to run out, is crazy. Y'all will never prosper or be business owners in this life, because that is not how you conduct yourself. I'm sorry. And in the eyes of the law, you're going to jail. That is false imprisonment. That is assault. And then it's a minor. A minor. Do y'all understand that you can't be a vigilante? You can't just take matters in your own hands like that. That's not how real world works. The client would not even be in trouble. Jayla Amora is in trouble. And if that family decides to press charges, she's going to jail. Like, she's 18. You're an adult, sweetie. Take a responsibility, take accountability. And anybody hyping her up or in comments saying I would have done the same thing, you need to do some introspection because you need to grow up. You need to grow up. You cannot act like that as a business owner. You cannot conduct business like that. Business owners take L's all the time. They take L's all the time because there's people out here that are not good people. But we can't just be putting hands on people and doing like false imprisonment on people because you feel like they're gonna run out on the tab. You can't even you can't do that. Please, people, please get some discernment.
Now, when I first heard about this story and saw the clips of that lady dragging that little girl through her salon, I could not believe my eyes. These stylists have lost the fucking plot and lost their minds. Where is their professionalism? Why are y'all acting like you are doing your homegirl's hair off the block and not like you're actually working in an actual place of business with something to lose? Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. There is a way to handle these situations when somebody is trying to skip out on you and not pay for your services. You could have easily told this young lady to call her mother, spoke to her mother, and figure out what the hell was going on with the payment. You could have easily went to your door, locked your suite, called the police, explained to them the situation at hand, and waited for them to come through. And also tell the young lady to call her mother and come to the salon and meet you and the police and handle this civilly. I don't know what is wrong with y'all people, but this is the real world. This is not an episode of Baddie Z's or Bad Girls Club. You cannot lay your hands on everybody who gets on your nerves and upsets you, okay? Actions have consequences, as we see now, because she's now getting charged with felony assault against a minor, and rightfully so. Those girls off Baddies, they can afford to turn people every which way but loose. They can smash up the establishments, okay? They can act a fool. They can possibly even occur the charges that come with acting out because they're getting paid for this shit. These women are millionaires 9 times out of 10. They're probably OF models making money that way. So they can afford to embarrass themselves and act a fool in these establishments. But you, that regular girl from that small town, just trying to make a way in her salon suite, you cannot afford to act like that, baby. VH1 and Zeus Network is not coming to bail you out when you catch a charge for laying hands on somebody's child. And at the end of the day, this isn't even a matter of, oh, that was a minor, you shouldn't do that because she was a minor. It doesn't matter if your client is 5, 15, or 50. You do not lay hands on them because they don't want to pay you. You do not go dragging them down in your salon because they don't want to pay you. That is not how you conduct business. Y'all want to be boss babes so bad, act like one. Once you get that LLC behind your name, once you get the keys to that salon suite, you get a whole new level of responsibility on your back. You are then expected to behave and act like a professional. Leave all that baddie shit to the baddies on VH1. Start acting like you have something to lose because you do. I am a healthcare worker. If my check is short one week, I can't roll up to the hospital, go to payroll, and run through that bitch like Tomb Raider and knock and drag out the girl at payroll because my shit was short. I cannot act like that. I will go to jail. I have a license to uphold. Okay? I worked hard for my license. So nobody will ever get me out of my body like that. Okay? And y'all need to look at y'all lives the same way. I'm sure Jayla Amora has worked hard to build the clientele that she has today. And she needs to start acting like somebody who has something to lose because at this point, she really does. But once they get hold of that record and see that she's now a felon, if she doesn't go to jail, that is, she can kiss that cosmetology license at the school that she's enrolled in goodbye. All because she couldn't control her emotions. And it's just ridiculous. I had so many questions when I saw this story. Number one, why doesn't this lady have a proper POS system? Why are you only accepting payments through Cash App? That should be a red flag for anybody that stumbles across your booking site. Y'all stop going to these stylists who only accept money through Cash App. 9 times out of 10, the reason why they're only taking money through Cash App is so that they do not have to report their earnings to the state and pay proper taxing. Because 9 times out of 10, these women don't even have licenses to be operating in the capacity that they are, which we find out that this woman actually does not have a license. She's actually in school right now to become a cosmetologist, which, I mean, big ups to her, but what are you doing working out of a salon suite when you're not licensed? So that shows that you're very unserious And that also shows a level of maturity here. I mean, we know she's only 18, but it just shows in the actions that led up to this situation. Number 2, if your stylist is only telling you to pay through Cash App or making you put your deposits on their booking site and then wanting you to come with that money on in cash on the day of your appointment, that's another red flag and another indication that they are not reporting their earnings to the feds and they're out here scamming. So be aware of that. Number 2, which was another red flag for me, is the fact that she openly admitted that she has laid hands on clients in the past. Why on earth are you booking with the hairstylist that has a history of boxing her clients up left and right when they do something that she doesn't like? I'm not victim blaming. I know the girl's only 15. She probably had no idea that even happened. But as far as the other clients that are continuing to frequent her and her followers online, why are y'all gassing this woman up for boxing up her clients? Like, you cannot move through life like this. You will not go far at all acting like this. And she should be thanking her lucky stars that little girl's family didn't spin the block and come air that bitch out for laying hands on her. She's very lucky that didn't happen because everybody does not get down like that. And you might think you're big and bad, but you're real big and bad until somebody bigger and badder shows up and puts you in the dirt and puts you on a t-shirt. She needs to think a little more clearly in the future, have her safety in mind. And if she even gets the opportunity to finish Cosmo School and go sit for boards, she needs to be in the mind frame that she needs to protect her license. That she can't just act all rash, that she has to protect her business and her license. But at this point, she might not even be able to get that license once they get hold of her records and see that she's a felon. So that split-second decision to drag that little girl by her hair has probably cost her a whole lot more than she realizes. Another issue for me is whoever is renting out the salon suite to her is completely unprofessional themselves. Because what on earth are you having an 18-year-old rent out a suite from you without any proof of licensure? That is a huge liability here. Supposedly, she has changed locations because she's got death threats and all that stuff. So she's got to change locations. But I hope that anybody that plans to work with her in the future does their due diligence and realize who they're renting this space out to, because she is a huge liability. Very big liability. She cannot handle and manage her own emotions. The fact that people are out here condoning her actions online is absolutely insane, y'all. Social media has y'all brains fried. It doesn't matter what a client does. You cannot lay hands on them. You cannot break the law and box them up in your suite. I think nothing is going to happen to you, okay? You cannot come on social media and post how you done fought the whole New York, fought the whole Maryland behind a wig, behind a ponytail, and think nothing is going to happen to you. Be for real, y'all. Be for real. And this is why people do not like to support Black business, unfortunately, because we have a serious problem with professionalism. And it's really sad. You cannot handle yourself like you out here on the block and TT from 2 houses down tries to get over on you. Get some sense about y'all. Get an education before you try to pursue business ventures in this way. This is why education is so important. And I hate that in today's day and age, people are taking a very anti-intellectual viewpoint on these things and speaking against schooling and getting your education, because had Jayla Amora gone to Cosmo School already, she would not only learn how to properly take care of people's hair, she would also learn how to run a business, how to protect herself legally, and she probably would have never found herself in this situation. But here we are now. The deed is done, and she now has a court date in April, and Lord knows what's going to happen after that court date. But I hope this is a huge lesson for her and anybody looking at this situation to think twice before you just act rash and act out your baddies East dreams, okay? Y'all are out here girl bossing too close to the sun. It done fries your brains. Get some business sense, okay? Get some mentors. Go through some mentorship. Study under somebody. Maybe be an apprentice first before you try to jump the gun and go be big boss CEO, okay? Do these things the right way and protect yourself. Let me know what y'all think of this situation. All right, let's have a conversation in the comments below. And I'll be back soon with another What Tech TikTok. I'll see you next time. Bye.